Hi, my lovelies. It's Kristen, and I help busy single moms and entrepreneurs remove blocks so they can achieve financial success fast to enjoy a life rich of peace, joy, and abundance. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you know I'm all about sharing tips and techniques and cool stuff to go along with your financial freedom journey. And today's no exception. This is going to be part 4 of a 6-part series that is all about releasing blocks and getting your money manifesting muscle back in shape. And so today we're going to cover 4 steps to reactivating your money manifesting muscle. Now, if you're just joining me and you're like, oh, I missed a few of the trainings, you can start and go back to my blog at www.kristin-ann.com/08. That starts with the very first one if you want to start there. Otherwise, feel free to stay on this one. So, as always, I'll have a great download that'll accompany this training to help keep you organized and on track with your money manifesting goals. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back. As always, when I do any of my mindset type of work, we are going to do a centering exercise. So go ahead and get comfortable in the chair you're in, feet firmly planted on the ground, hands in your lap, whether your palms are up or down, either way, whatever's comfortable for you, and start taking some slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I just want you to imagine with your eyes closed. And again, if you are driving, do not have your eyes closed. I just want you to imagine some gossamer light coming down from the top of your head and just putting a wave of relaxation over your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, down through the back of your neck, onto your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Just feel this light travel through your body, down your torso, down through your arms, all the way out to your fingertips. Just feel your body relax, feel it melt into the chair you're sitting in. And let this light just keep traveling down through your hips, into your bottom, your glutes, your hamstrings, all the way down through your knees, your calves, all the way to your feet and down to the toes. And just keep breathing nice and slow and just feel this relaxation. And just know there is nowhere else you need to be, nowhere else you need to go, but to be right here where you are right now. And I want you to keep breathing slowly and tell yourself that you are opening up your heart and your mind for new ideas, new inspirations, and new information that will help you on your journey of transformation for yourself and for your finances. Keep breathing in slowly and out slowly. And go ahead and just give yourself a little nod, a little congratulations that you're taking some action steps today, finding some new training, and that you are taking those steps you need for your financial freedom. Keep breathing in nice and slow and exhale. Keep breathing in. And now just give a little smile, a little nod to yourself like, yeah, I got this. I'm pretty cool. And knowing you are just getting the right information you need to hear and finding the right people and the right training and all of those teammates you need as you go on your financial journey. And as you take another deep breath in and exhale, I want you to slowly wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, your shoulders, and come back to the video because we are gonna reactivate your money manifesting muscle. You can be a mom boss, build wealth, and be financially secure. You are smart enough, and I'm gonna help you along the way. So let's get going. Step 1. Ask yourself, do you really want more money? Now, coaching clients 99.99% of the time say, yes, of course. Why would you even ask me that? But guess what? There's a more important question. The question is, what kind of freedom and flexibility will having more money provide you? That's the answer we want. And what is that for you? But sometimes we have a voice deep down inside that is not saying the same thing. It's not on the same page as our conscious mind. So what are you telling yourself right now? Are you like, yeah, whatever, Kristen, that's never gonna happen? What are the stories? What are the different phrases you are saying on a daily basis that are contradictory to you wanting more money and having this freedom and flexibility? What are those? And when you find them, you write them out. Write out, what is that conversation that you have with yourself that if you were to let it go, that you actually let go of all those stories, that you actually could have success? What are those things? That's what I need you to write out. So if you think it, ink it. There's so much power in writing out that information. So that's step 1, write out your negative stories. Step 2 is where we get to reactivate your dreams. I always love these parts because you get to use your imagination and really get after like what you truly desire. And it's okay, like no judgment. Like this is all part of the process. So there are different schools of thought when it comes to reactivating your dreams. Some thought leaders say that we have like our self is living in a parallel universe, and they're already living the dream life. They didn't have any of these blocks. They didn't have any of these limiting beliefs. They're just living our dream life. The other school of thought is we have a future self. This future self has already traveled the path before us, so we can tap into them and what they've learned to help us get to that point, because they too are living our dream life. So again, we're gonna write this down. I need you to be as detailed as possible of what this dream life would look for you. Like, what is your future self doing in this dream life? Or what is that person, your parallel self in the parallel universe doing? What are they doing? You're gonna ask yourself, you're gonna ask your unconscious mind what your no limits dream life would be and how to reactivate it right now. So I'm gonna give you some of these questions. Here are the questions. How would your life be different if you had unlimited wealth and resources? How would you show up differently to the world each day? You know, how would your strut be? How cluttered or not cluttered would your house be? If you're living this dream life, what clothes are you wearing? How is your posture when you walk? If you have all the money and resources you need, how are you walking and showing up in the world? How does your morning unfold with your family? What charitable events are you taking part of or leading? Are you mentoring others? What neighborhood is your home located in? What vehicles do you drive? What are the interactions you're having with your friends and extended family? What kind of work would you do? What sort of fun would you be doing for yourself and your family with your unlimited resources? That all feels pretty good to think about, right? So that leads us to step 3. Now, step 3, I do not want you to skip. It's very important to the process. I need you to write out what you need to believe about yourself in order to achieve these goals, these dreams. What is it? And write it out. If you think it, ink it, right? Just dig down deep. Like, what are these your unconscious will pop them up right away for you to write down, like all the things that need to change and you're thinking about yourself. All right, now we're on to step 4. And just know when you go through any transformative work of releasing and removing blocks and stories, it's all important to the process. But without this last step, you will not achieve your dream life. This step is dun, da, 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 take action, right? So how, in specific terms, are you going to take action towards these goals? What are you going to believe in yourself to achieve these dreams? What is one small step you can take today? Write it down. What is one small step you can take today? And you can't say this training because you've already taken that step. And then, what is one small step you can take tomorrow to get after these dreams and goals? Write it down. Right now, write it down. I feel like I'm yelling. Sorry. You create momentum by taking these small steps. These small steps compound and accumulate, and suddenly you're rolling towards your goals quickly. Okay, I know this was a lot, but we really need to get into those nooks and crannies of your unconscious mind and release those old stories and beliefs and patterns so you can get after and create your new reality. This is all possible for you. So take the time, go through the worksheet. I have a download that goes through all these questions, so if you missed it, you don't have to replay this. The download can be found on my blog at www.kristen-ann.com/19. Again, this is part 4 of a 6-part training series, so you can head over to my blog and see the other parts of releasing excuses, money sabotaging blocks, limiting beliefs, and then this one on reactivating your manifesting muscle. So again, if you found value in this, I am excited for you. Please share it if you think anyone would benefit from this. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can just have easy access to all my trainings, because I try to do stuff at least once, sometimes more a week. And as always, as you go through this transformation, lead with gratitude. I love you guys. Bye.